I can understand wanting to have millions of dollars. There's a certain freedom, meaningful freedom, that comes with that. It's possible, you can never know, that the universe exists only for me. If so, it's sure going well for me, I must admit. I'm an investor in a number of biotech companies, partly because of my incredible enthusiasm for the great innovations they will bring. We are in the throes of a transition where every publication has to think of their digital strategy. Like my friend Warren Buffett, I feel particularly lucky to do something every day that I love to do. He calls it tap dancing to work. Innovations that are guided by smallholder farmers, adapted to local circumstances, and sustainable for the economy and environment will be necessary to ensure food security in the future. Whether I'm at the office, at home, or on the road, I always have a stack of books I'm looking forward to reading. The malaria parasite has been killing children and sapping the strength of whole populations. For tens of thousands of years, it is impossible to calculate the harm malaria has done to the world. To create a new standard, it takes something that's not just a little bit different, it takes something that's really new and really captures people's imagination, and the Macintosh, of all the machines I've ever seen, is the only one that meets that standard. Software innovation, like almost every other kind of innovation, requires the ability to collaborate and share ideas with other people, and to sit down and talk with customers and get their feedback and understand their needs. In almost every area of human endeavor, the practice improves over time. That hasn't been the case for teaching. Unemployment rates among Americans who never went to college are about double that of those who have a post-secondary education. Should there be cameras everywhere in outdoor streets? My personal view is having cameras in inner cities is a very good thing. In the case of London, petty crime has gone down. They catch terrorists because of it, and if something really bad happens, most of the time you can figure out who did it. In terms of mathematics textbooks, why can't you have the scale of a national market? Right now, we have a Texas textbook that's different from a California textbook that's different from a Massachusetts textbook. That's very expensive. Understanding science and pushing the boundaries of science is what makes me immensely satisfied. It is hard to overstate how valuable it is to have all the incredible tools that are used for human disease to study plants. The most impactful dollars that Australia can spend are actually what goes to help the poorest. I know there's a farmer out there somewhere who never wants a PC, and that's fine with me. I think that society has to be careful not to shift all of its resources to the elderly versus the young. Nigeria has moved into low-middle income, but their north is very poor, and the healthcare systems there have broken down. Eventually you won't think of the internet business. You'll think of it more like news, weather, sports, but even that taxonomy isn't clear.